You keep seeing that everyone keeps taking advantage of you because you're just too nice. Sometimes you gotta just let a bitch know and remind them who the f you are, so they're too afraid to take advantage of you.
Rob and I are crazy close to one another. I mean, we've always been, but I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
I talked to him. He was very much like in love with her. Am I missing something? How long have they not been speaking for?
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl back with some tea. And before we even dive into this mess, let me just say something real quick. Now keep that energy in mind because we're about to get into some family drama that's gonna have you questioning everything. Y'all, Khloe Kardashian is spiraling right now, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. Blac Chyna just sent the entire internet into absolute chaos after dropping a cryptic hint that she and Rob Kardashian might have gotten back together. And if that wasn't enough, insiders are claiming that baby number 2 could already be on the way, and I'm talking like right now. Khloe reportedly feels completely blindsided and betrayed, especially because of Chyna's past $100 million lawsuit against the family. Like, this woman took them to court, tried to drag them for filth, and now she might be back in the family? Khloe is not having it. But wait, it gets messier. Tyga, who also shares a child with Chyna, King Cairo, in case y'all forgot, jumps into the mix with some shady posts on social media. Fans immediately start dissecting every word, every emoji, thinking he's throwing subtle shots at the situation. And knowing Tyga's history with drama, you know he's not just posting for fun. Now here's where the internet really went into detective mode. Fans start suspecting a rekindled romance after Chyna posts some photos with a caption that said, and I quote, "This love is forever to infinity, Rob, girl." The comments went wild. And then Rob likes the post, which is literally the first public interaction these two have had in a long time. Like, we're talking years of silence and now suddenly he's double tapping? The streets are talking, honey, and y'all, it gets confirmed. An insider comes out and claims that Rob and Chyna privately rekindled their relationship weeks ago, like this has been brewing in secret. Apparently, Chyna's Instagram post was just a soft launch of their relationship to test the waters before they go fully public. You know how people do nowadays. They gotta prepare the audience first before they drop the real bomb. The Kardashian family reportedly found out about all of this the same way we did, via social media. Can you imagine your own brother moving in silence and then boom, Instagram official without a heads up? Khloe is extra offended because she genuinely thought Rob was closest to her out of all the siblings. She feels like Rob chose Chyna over his entire family. And after everything they went through with that lawsuit and the public drama, Khloe sees this as the ultimate betrayal. Like, how could he? Now, word on the street says Chyna might be pregnant with her and Rob's second child. The whispers are getting loud, y'all. Fans think the whole soft launch situation was really just them preparing everyone for the pregnancy announcement that's inevitably coming. Because let's be real, if she's already posting lovey-dovey captions and he's liking them publicly, something bigger is definitely brewing. Now the blonde Adam, you know, the gossip blogger, he comes out alleging that Chyna is broke and trying to lock Rob down for money. He's out here saying her child support payments are drying up, her income streams are slowing down, and she's looking for a financial safety net. And Rob, even with his struggles, still has that Kardashian last name and access, so people are side-eyeing the whole situation. But here's the tea that people aren't talking about enough. Reports show that Rob's businesses, Arthur George, Grandoza, and Halfway Dead, are either struggling or completely inactive. Arthur George, his sock line, might still be functioning on some level, but Grandoza and Halfway Dead, those brands seem defunct, like nobody's heard from them in years. So if Chyna's supposedly after his money, what money is she even after? Because Rob is not exactly living his best financial life right now, and it gets worse. There were reports revealing missing orders and refund issues before Rob's hot sauce brand Grandoza shut down completely. Customers were complaining online about no updates, unreachable customer support, orders never arriving. It was a whole mess. So Rob's business ventures have not been the success story people might think, and that adds a whole other layer to this situation. Now, Rob's upcoming appearance on the Kardashians reality show is sparking all kinds of talk. People are speculating that he's broke and only returning to TV for the money, because let's be honest, the Kardashians get paid for that show. So is Rob coming back because he needs the check? Or is there more to the story? Either way, people are connecting the dots, and it's not looking great for him financially. But y'all, let's be real about what Khloe's real issue is, and fans believe it's her grudge. Blac Chyna once sued Khloe, Kim, Kris, and Kylie for $108 million, blaming them for getting Rob and Chyna canceled. She straight up accused them of sabotaging her career, spreading negativity about her, and using their power to destroy her opportunities. That lawsuit was messy, and Khloe has never forgotten it. Before the trial even started, Chyna was on Twitter throwing shade, tweeting that nobody would be surprised if the Kardashians really did get her show canceled. She hinted that they plotted against her the same way they allegedly did with Jordyn Woods back in 2019 during that whole Tristan Thompson cheating scandal. Chyna was not playing nice, and she made it clear she believed the Kardashians were behind her downfall.
Changed. And if we don't make it known, then we're f***ing pussies. You need to scare the living
Yes. And of all the sisters, Khloe seemed to be doing the most, and she expressed it in this scene on their show. Like, Khloe was visibly upset, emotional, and you could tell this lawsuit hit her differently than it hit the rest of the family. She took it personally, and she's been holding onto that energy ever since.
She's suing us for over $100 million, and we're leaving our fate in the hands of 12 random people. What if they hate us?
Reports say the Kardashians actually tried to settle the lawsuit behind the scenes to avoid the public spectacle, but Chyna refused. She wanted a full trial. She wanted the world to see what she had to say, and she pushed forward. But here's the thing, that she lost the case entirely. The jury sided with the Kardashians, but even though she lost legally, fans sided with her online, dragging the Kardashians for weeks on social media. And Khloe? She never hid her resentment. You could see it in interviews, on the show, in her energy. She was done with Chyna.
I are crazy close to one another. I mean, we've always been, but I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Now, even if money isn't the real issue here, Khloe's worry could genuinely be about Rob and Chyna's toxic past. Because let me tell you, their relationship was a disaster. Things went completely south after their daughter Dream was born, and it turned into one of Hollywood's messiest, most public breakups. Like, tabloids were eating good for months. Rob accused Chyna of cheating on him and went full scorched earth by sharing explicit photos of her on Instagram, which got his account shut down immediately. He was airing out all their business, talking about how she used him to get revenge on the Kardashians because of her history with Tyga and Kylie. It was toxic, it was messy, and it was traumatizing to watch play out in real time. But here's where things get interesting. Chyna has since turned her life around in a major way. She reversed her plastic surgery, quit OnlyFans completely, got baptized, and has been publicly working on becoming a better person and a better mother. Like, she's on a whole redemption arc, and you can see the change. She's not the same person she was during that toxic era with Rob, but even with all of Chyna's growth and self-improvement, Khloe is still pressuring Rob to dump her. Like, no matter what Chyna does, Khloe refuses to accept it or give her credit. And fans are speculating that there might be deeper motives behind Khloe's obsession with keeping Rob away from Chyna. Because at this point, it's giving controlling, it's giving possessive, and people are starting to question why Khloe cares this much. And y'all, this is where it gets uncomfortable. People are recalling old rumors about Khloe and Rob being too close, like inappropriately close. There were screenshots of questionable texts they exchanged back in the day, and fans have never forgotten. People are still suspicious about what really went down between them, and whether Khloe's issue with Chyna is actually about protecting Rob or something else entirely. Now, Tyga allegedly warns Rob to leave Chyna, shaming her for her OnlyFans past and basically telling Rob she's not worth it. And this surprises fans because Tyga dated Chyna over 10 years ago and left her for Kylie Jenner when Kylie was barely legal. So for him to be out here judging Chyna and trying to warn Rob, the hypocrisy is loud, honey, because let's not forget Tyga and Kylie used to mock Chyna online while they were together, and Khloe was right there defending Kylie through all of it. So now we're revisiting that messy triangle between Chyna, Tyga, Kylie, and Khloe, and it's all coming full circle. The drama never really ended. It just went quiet for a while. The situation now feels like straight up deja vu. Khloe's spiraling, Tyga's throwing shade, Chyna's possibly pregnant, and Rob is stuck in the middle just like he was years ago. It's like history is repeating itself, except this time everyone's older, messier, and supposedly wiser. But clearly nobody learned their lesson. If these pregnancy rumors are true, the internet is about to absolutely explode, because Chyna's whole redemption arc might be on a collision course with the Kardashians' biggest nightmare, having her back in the family permanently. And y'all, this story is just beginning. We haven't even scratched the surface of how messy this is about to get. And Khloe herself admits on the show, and I quote, "It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars. And honestly, I get it. But at the same time, if Rob is happy and Chyna has genuinely changed, is Khloe's grudge really worth destroying her brother's relationship? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Is Khloe being overprotective, or is she right to be worried? Is Chyna really on a redemption arc, or is this all a setup? And do y'all think she's actually pregnant? Drop your theories because I want to hear all the tea. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the drama. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!